What's up YouTube, Capital G here. Got a really cool duel for you guys to check out, especially if you are a fan of the ongoing World Legacy storyline that is continuing on through Savage Strike. The latest edition are obviously the Guard Dragons. You're going to basically see the entire story play out in this duel, which I thought was pretty cool. It's also going to be a good back and forth duel. Now you can see that this guy is running 60 cards, and he basically has all of the archetypes thrown together in one deck. I think the Guard Dragons is the only one that he doesn't run, but it's definitely going to play out to where a lot of these archetypes work together because, you know, they're all part of one giant storyline. Now, when we get to my favorite part of the story, I will explain what that is. I think that some people already know what my favorite part of the World Legacy storyline has been. Facing off against Rockets, another deck that is link-based, so you guys will see a lot of link monsters in this duel. In fact, I think that even the Rockets are going to summon some of the World Legacy storyline. So you'll hear me say the words World Legacy a lot, and it's basically to describe all the archetypes in the storyline. So World Legacy is up first, and he's going to start off with the Extreme Force Mech Knight side of the storyline. That was pretty cool, you know, when Ib got taken with the Mech Knights and whatnot, and activates World Legacy Succession, gets that armor. That armor is going to plus, and this is what I like. Neither player is really doing all that much in their first turn, just kind of feeling each other out, like feeling out what your opponent may be trying to do. Both players are going for just moderate turn one plays, not really doing all that much, man. This was early in the storyline. The World Legacy Beacon, that is super early. That's before it was, you know, went all corrupted and got kidnapped and shit. That's the early days when they were fighting against the crawlers and whatnot. Now, he did get Glow Bulb on board. I thought maybe we'd see a Synchro summon here, but it's actually for Needle Fiber. And this is going to summon a Crusadia from the deck. Okay, we're going to the Crusadia part of the storyline. So now we're in Cybernetic Horizon. I can dig it. I definitely can dig it. And he's going to go for that Boral Sword Dragon. Now it's beatdown time. His opponent has 3 monsters on board, but they are all in defense mode. So they are basically just sitting ducks at this point, especially against Boral Sword Dragon. I always get those damn names mixed up, but one of the best things about the Rockets and what makes them resilient is that they float during the end phase. So he's able to lose 3 monsters and still end with 3 monsters. So maybe this could be the opportunity for him to counterpunch with his own big Boral Link Dragon for, you know, his opponent to try to defend against. It's going to start out with Booster Dragon. And I think that he is going to try to do that after getting another Boral monster, not Boral, Rocket monster on board. He does summon Nightmare Phoenix, so he's like, look, I can play with the World Legacy storyline as well. Finally, Boral Dragon makes his appearance. He's going to activate the effect. The Rocket's going to activate the effect as well. Going to kill a couple of monsters, and now summoning that Boral Sword Dragon is a problem because your opponent's going to snatch steal it. And at this point of the duel, I was like, I don't know, this is feeling a little cap. I don't know if he can actually come back. He does have 3 colossal dragons on board. He has disruption for his opponent, and all the World Legacy player has is just a couple of cards, and a trap card is going to be a little slow here, but then I believe he's going to go to my favorite part of the World Legacy storyline, and that was Soul Fusion, baby. That's when we get to the Orcus archetype, and now Galatea is going to hit the field. You know Longirasu at some point. There he is, and now he can start taking out cards as well. Now, the good thing about the Orcus archetype is even when they die, they just come back anyways, and now we've got the Orcus Nightmare. This card, oh my goodness, that is what nightmares are made of. Ib, even when she came back to life, well, not really back to life, but brought back to life, she is still corrupted in the worst way, and now he has the really big one, the Orchestrand, and this card is incredibly strong because it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects while it is linked, so it is a bit of a problem. However, Boral Dragon is definitely a card that can deal with it because that's not using battle, and just to add insult to injury, he does use Monster Reborn on his opponent's Boral Sword Dragon, and yeah, he's just gonna snatch steal that damn thing. Boral Dragon, 2 OP. Even for the entire World Legacy storyline to beat. I liked how this guy was the one who used the Nightmare side. That's Flames of Destruction. So what did we miss of the storyline? I guess, well, technically, he does have World Chalice Guard Dragon in his hand, which this guy is, spoiler alert, he dies in Savage Strike, which just about everybody in the story is dead except Avram. It's so sad. I think that the only part of the storyline that we didn't actually see the archetype for was Crawlers, but he did activate some of the cards that will well, they deal with that part. So I think, let me see, Code of the Duelist, we got that covered here. With Circuit Break, that's Crawlers, we had that. Extreme Force, that was the Mech Knights, we had that. Flames of Destruction are the Nightmares. The Rocket Player had the Nightmares. Extreme Force is, no, wait, I just said Extreme Force. Cybernetic Horizon was the Crusadia, and then Soul Fusion are the Orcus. So yeah, we had basically every single part of the World Legacy storyline in this duel. And I guess technically, if you count this monster right here, if you count the orchestrated nightmare, that is technically Savage Strike. So yeah, we had the entire storyline basically covered in one duel. Not every single part of this storyline, but a good general view of kind of, you know, what happens. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that duel, and I probably will do a storyline of the World Legacy lore when it's actually finished, because it's still currently going on. Do Savage Strike, and probably Dark Neostorm is going to be the end of it, but we'll wait and find out. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the duel. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.